Now in the fourth part of this tutorial, we're going to take the automatic we've designed, PCAD AD Auto, and we're going to copy it in to the AutoTag section in the catalog entity we created for an access door. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go into the ductwork libraries. We're going to go into the ASI, open up to the catalog entity we created. It's under the CJT3 fitting, PCAD access doors. And what we're going to do here is we're going to say to add an auto tag. We're going to click on the add button to add an auto tag. And when we do that, PractiCAD's going to open up the auto tag window. Now we're not going to fill anything out here because we've already designed an automatic with all the proper parameters. It's always better to design an automatic first and then copy it into the auto tag. And this becomes more apparent when you start working with ultimatics and more advanced procedures in PractiCAD. But it's recommended to always design an automatic first, then copy it into the auto tag. You can always copy automatics to auto tags. You cannot copy auto tags into automatics, and that's the reason we recommend to design an automatic first. Now once we've done that, we're going to hit copy from automatic. And now we're just going to go find the automatic we've already created. We're going to go into tagging, and we've got PCAD AD Auto. When we pick it, it copies all of our settings. And from part 3, you'll notice that we have a condition in here already that says catalog equals PCAD access doors. And we want to double check to make sure that the names match perfectly. If the names don't match perfectly, it's not going to work. So what we're going to do now is we can say OK. Notice that PractiCAD copied the name of the automatic here. Now here's the last thing we need to do. We have just successfully created the tag, the automatic, and the auto tag. However, if we go to put the PCAD access door fitting on the drawing, currently, because we have the length auto tag checked, it's going to get both tags. And we want the access door to only get the PCAD AD auto tag. So what we want to do is we want to go into the length auto tag, and we actually want to go into any tag inside the auto tag section that we do not want to be associated with our access door, and we want to double click inside that auto tag. And we want to go to conditions, and we want to make sure that we create a condition that says catalog, and we're going to choose catalog, does not equal, and we want to say PCAD access doors. And what we're doing here is we're saying that this particular length auto tag, it should not be placed on a fitting if that fitting comes from the catalog PCAD access doors. So what happens now, when we press OK, we've now built a condition into this auto tag that says you can tag length auto for all CJT3 fittings, but not if the catalog equals PCAD access doors. And on this auto tag, we got a condition that says we can only go on fittings that come from the PCAD access door catalog. Now what we can do is we can exit out of library, and what we're going to do is we're going to delete the original access door, and we're going to place the new one on the drawing. So we're going to grab it out of our library, hit T for tap, and we're going to click on the fitting. And once we click on the fitting and we place the access door on the drawing, you can see that we now have a cataloged entity that can be used on the drawing, can be reported later, and there are tutorials on how to build reports, and can be auto tagged completely different from its original PractiCAD template, which would have been the CJT3 fitting. So using this technique, we can create any catalog entity we want and then create the proper tag and make sure that when we use the catalog entity, only that entity gets the tag we choose. That's going to conclude the entire tutorial on designing catalog entities utilizing the AutoTag option.